Hi, how are you? Me, I'm fucking great. If I'm being honest, I'm fucking great. I am fucking fantastic. Lonely, but I'm fucking great, man. I got nothing no complaints, and so I'm very thankful about that. Very thankful to God about that. Ah, almost got you. Like a game, whack a mole. But is America good on any level? No. I was thinking about this on the way to on the way back. Pardon me. From the store. I went to the store to get water today. Got 2 gallons. Got some rolls to go. I made spaghetti last night. Big old batch. I haven't made spaghetti in a while. I'm at least gonna swap some of the sugar in the recipe for brown sugar. I don't have regular sugar right now. I have brown sugar. Tastes better. Tastes good. Gives it like a little Kind of like oatmeal is better with brown sugar than regular sugar. It's a little bit like too sweet with regular sugar. Brown sugar just kind of gets this real creamy syrup. It's just good. Guess whatever molasses or whatever they use to whatever's in it. You know what I mean? But I think they take I don't think brown sugar is just like I think it's just regular white sugar with molasses or something like that. I'm not really sure. It's not. What are you doing now? And why? It's only been my meds be kicking in right now. So don't be talking like that. It's only been 6 hours. Don't be talking like that. No, you don't call the shots. I got a very tight sphincter, asshole. You don't know. Oh, you're gonna try and challenge? No, don't do that. I heard you talking shit again. You don't know me. I think I've got one of those alien things running around my fucking gut. The sound of his teeth. Drippy water. Xenomorph. Xenomorph. So, Alien, all, thinking about it, all franchises pin themselves into a fucking complete deep, tight corner because of money. Um, in the case of a new universe like George R. R. Martin, um, Hogwarts, something fairly big and fairly large scale, people love it. And they want to get as much out of the franchise as possible, as much money right now as possible. And the way they're doing it now is it's just completely asinine. It's just completely stupid. The better thing to do would be to have writing. If your writing is a certain caliber, that becomes kind of your job. Yeah, you write well. So you maybe needed to write an article on certain things of the way you sum things up, the way you put things, get across to people very well. And so you might be needed to write. In the meantime, write your books, write your poetry, write your whatever. This day and age, put it online. And that's how you make your living. People reading your shit. Now you have a reason to be here. You're contributing to society. Yeah. As long as we're all doing that towards something we love, society runs fine and perfect. Without money, without a fucking shred of money. The stuff's still at Walmart, right? There's still a truckload coming, right? They can still order, right? Right. They just do more business. Not money. More people coming in and going. Right now, I could, if there was a possibility to catch a bus, I go to Meijer. Why? I'm gonna make fucking spaghetti and I don't have French bread. Just be like fucking 30, 40 minutes an hour, Or if we can get like one of those fucking calls and show up to your house and take you right there. Are you just going to Meijer? Yeah, I'll just stay there in the parking lot and wait till you get out. If I get another call, then you may have to go with me to that. And then I'll take you home. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay, cool. I'll just sit here and wait. Be right back. Let's quickly check in. Listen to the radio. As long as you're not going, toilet paper. Oh, speaking of, I need a bathroom. You're on someone else's time. Just like, okay, I need French bread. But, there's some fucking lettuce on the way. I can do that. Let's see. Oh, and I get some wine. That's on the way out too. I'm gonna get that right there. Quick, gosh, show them the wine. Parmesan cheese in the back. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Let's get home real quick. And they're waiting. We'll grab some cereal. That's right on the way out. You know what I mean? It's something. Wine's on the way. Oh, look, there's a shirt on the way too. So yeah, you guys, it doesn't look like bread. How long was I? 10 minutes. Got a new shirt? Yeah, I did. What if I change? I don't have blood on it. Kidding. That's a big worry in the 80s and 90s. Getting blood out of your shirt. Just ask Jerry. Seinfeld, that is. It's just on the show. Just Jerry. Not the one we watched. That was Seinfeld. The one inside the show about nothing. That one's called Jerry. And I watched that all the time. You gotta ask him. Which is just Jerry Seinfeld. That was a crazy walk. So, fucking that coffee's good. I'm going kind of crazy on this first pound because I've got I got 2 pounds. And I was supposed to get a pound last month, and then I was going to drink that one and this one, and then getting that one. And so now I just shit out some cherry. It's good. It's going to break it up and be kind of cool. I'll be kind of like, oh, doing some of this now. I'm like in detox. Can't do that. Prime example of the possible future we're going into. We need to keep an eye out for that. The error is not on your fault, and the error is not on my fault. I know I need decaf. When I put it in the cart, I went through, I said, ooh, and I took it out, and I was about to add the cart, and I went and found the decaf, and I changed the little thing to decaf, add the cart. 2, submit this thing. It goes to the PayPal payment thing, and it kind of really jams up and tries to load, and then comes back. And incomplete. Okay? And then it comes in normal time. They did their job. I open the box. It's not decaf. I could have called up and been a dick. But I'm thinking about it. I was like, it could have been on my end. Maybe it didn't register. Maybe the website isn't working correctly. And I did add 2 decaf. It just didn't, the code to say that just wasn't, it's not quite correct. And no one's caught it yet because not a lot of people drink decaf. And I drink decaf all the time. And so this one glitched out. Maybe they didn't update to the site and it caused a problem. I don't fucking know. But I know that I didn't, and I don't need it. I can't drink it. I mean, I can. But I don't want it. I want decaf. And they're like, get it back. And I'm like, okay. At first they're saying pay for the shipment. I'm like, are you saying that I have to restock and ship it and whatever? Because that's not going to work for me. Basically, I'll give these 2 to my mom. I didn't say that. I'll give these 2 to my mom. And I'm never buying Coffee Beanery ever fucking again. If it's not on mine, it's not on you. And you're not saying that. I mean, I get it. We can do 1 pound. We can do whatever. You got to pay for the shipping. I get it. It may be on my end, but it may be on your end. You can admit that. Happened with some Walmart orders. There's shit that was covered. And they would see, like, I'd order some juice around the same time that I would order more juice. I had on my, they actually are covered by my OTC. So I get, so I break it up between my, my food order and my whatever. It just saves some money. Well, cool. I'll get, like, however many on this one. I guess they see, like, they only ship a certain amount or whatever. And so it's coming in through this other company, but I guess they fulfill through Walmart. They take the money. I guess they see it and they're like, okay, we can't ship that much, whatever it is. And they're not even at the same time, it's the different orders. And like, we just shipped that to them. Oh, it's a double order or whatever it is. And they just axe it. They don't even tell me it's been discontinued. I'm like, and then for like a couple months, I'm like, there's more juice than this. Maybe I forgot to order. Next month, I'm like, I did not forget to order this. There should be more juice in this. So I ordered the next time, and then I'm like, I know. I watched it this time. There should be more juice in this, and they didn't. It didn't even register as. And then, like within a little bit, it said one of my orders was canceled. I'm like, why was that canceled? Oh, there's a thing. And why? Yeah, and you'll get the money back. I'm like, but I'm telling you, this has been happening for the last couple months. Like, they wouldn't do that. It says that we ordered. I'm like, I know it. I know what it shows. Like, just bear with me that your computer may not be telling you the whole story. And I was like, I didn't say that. I was like, okay, this is going to go nowhere because your computer's going to say that I did. I'm telling you that I didn't, and the computer might have made a glitch, and I guess that clicked. He's like, oh, hey, and he does some stuff, and I'm like, he didn't refund like a whole thing, but he got that one that was messed up. And gave me some like a $10 thing for the inconvenience. I'm like, please don't mess with my juice no more. Now you can't even order them to that card anymore. OTC is just like, no, maybe they gonna cover and didn't fulfill. I don't know. Don't cover that. Knocked it. I don't know. I'll take that money back though. See if he notices. I don't know whose end it is. That's why I've been yelling at Walmart something that the insurance did. Basically yelling at the insurance about something the Walmart did. I don't know. I could call either one. They're going to blame the blame off on that. If they can first put it on me, that's for sure. Because the computer says. Well, then Walmart must have done something. We're infallible. We're the police. We're infallible. We're the government. We're infallible. I'm Sean. Really? Infallible? Well, I made a mistake, but not this time. Not this time, of course. When was the last time you did make a mistake? Yeah, you're lying. I was making my coffee. I was thinking about the election and is America good? Just the election process and everything. And I was just like, okay, I started reading that little green New Testament when I was 17. And there was never anybody that represented me before then. Not in, maybe in Carter. I didn't really get to know him. Not in Ford, not in Reagan, not in not in any of those fucking people. Not in Bush, not in Clinton, not in Obama, not in. When I saw Obama and the people coming out to him, I'm like, wouldn't that be crazy if the Antichrist was black? Because I wouldn't expect that. He's always a white, slick business dude. So no one would ever suspect a dumb, sloppy turd like Trump. So, my candidate has never been on the fucking ballot. And no one representing my candidate has either, no matter what the right or left say. Because I can see them with my eyes. And two, they bow down to America first. They pledge allegiance to anything. Instead of going, no, I have the freedom of religion. I'm not wearing the American flag pin. Why? I'm not wearing a cross pin. I'm not wearing any of those pins that represent any kind of idolatry like that. Go fuck yourself. That's not an idol. That flag's not an idol. You don't turn and salute it. And you respect. Why would you respect a cloth? That's done nothing for me. But it represents, it's an idol to represent safety, the police, truth, justice, the American way. So you put on your underwear, woo! You put on your boat, yeah! You put on your car, yeah, dude. Turn it black, it's in distress. Hang it upside down, we're in doo-doo now, Obama. Are we? Is your job? And even with Trump, are you, aside from a feeling of gloom, are we actually really any? Not really. We are not. ICE is after people my skin color and darker. Being honest. Probably go through the Soldiers of Fortune magazines and hire those people that would do fucking murders. Being honest. We're hiring anybody. I'm normally a mercenary. I'm normally a bounty hunter. I'm normally this. I normally fucking wish I could be a fucking soldier. Normally would be a cop. I got drummed out. We're being too hard on black people. Oh wait, you guys are overlooking jails and shit? I'm back, baby! We thought it was hard on black before. Wait till I get a mask. A gun. And blanket immunity. Be a holy fucking terror. Anyone who won't bow down to this idea that you should do that, I'll kill him. I'll die for this fucking country. It would die for me. Wouldn't it? Yeah. And all the times it's died for us. And you won't die for it one time. Jimmy's America, he died. That's what you're trying to say when you say America's good. I'm good. I live here. How can Sodom be a fucking piece of shithole? I live here. I'm good. Yeah, it's just rumors about Gomorrah. You know, Gomorrah, they're that way. You know, we here in Sodom don't do that. Okay, we do it, but we won't look the other way. He's the king in this court. They look away on them, but there's a reason for that. Yeah, I mean, you always look the other way for the king. That's what a good king is. Despicable and horrible after giving you a very good speech. Or in Donald Trump's case, you blabber and blither through a fucking stroke and then improvise your way to a commercial break where you're selling fucking stuff and you're hawking tennis shoes and cards and NFTs and cut back to the You show on the news and what are you doing right now and how's your golden toilet now that you're not sitting on it? This is sad. Is Donald Trump's golden toilet sad? He's not visiting it? I visited in spirit. Thinking about having it moved here. No, I'm gonna die on it too. $100 says it's fake. $100 most of the gold in his phone he's ever touched is fake. I live good. Turd. So you paint your face and hair that way, you moron? What a great look for your president. Painted doo-doo. Everybody can look at our fucking turd president that paints himself orange and puts yellow cotton candy on his head and pretends it's actually like cool looking. Got that windswept, blurry cloud look as it gets thinner and thinner. That's what it is. That's why he's so fucking thin. He's just like, he's confusing my fucking eyes. My eyes have I got 20/20, and you're making my eyes like how fucking cameras can't process the fucking. That's what you're doing to my eyes, Donald. The fuck is that? It looks like a fucking clear rain cloud floating above your eyebrows, which, by the way, thank you for trimming. Holy fuck. Looking like your dad. Jesus Christ, Wolfman. That's why I started trimming it. Somebody fucking, I believe one of the fucking people said, one of the victims reported about huge eyebrows. Our huge eyebrows now, they were all the rage in the 80s. Women loved it. Combing it, braiding it. I saw him in the fucking video with Bo Derek. He was trying to be an actor. Holy fuck. That was so goddamn pathetic. It's fucking horrible. I'm pretty sure he was the money backer behind that Ski Patrol, whatever the fuck that movie was. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, like, I don't know. One that's Always Sunny made fun of. It was so bad. I went back to go. I had seen it when I was younger. I went back to go watch it. It was fucking holy fuck. Fucking terrible. There's a lot of shit we're gonna go back and look at. You know what I mean? Just on the fucking, like, you go back and watch Ghoulies. How they make new Ghoulies? Now they got CGI. Don't fuck with the classic. Fuck with like something like Gremlins. You know what I mean? But don't, you know what I mean? Something similar, but don't have to necessarily do Gremlins. People are watching it. People that have never seen it. People have seen Gremlins before. Like, this is just Gremlins. Like, shut up and watch the fucking thing, and watch the CGI and watch Evans. Didn't do that. Yeah, it's pretty badass, right? Yeah. Wait till Gremlins 2. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Or whatever this one is, you know. Munchkins 2. Whatever the fuck they call their, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was fucked up. That was actually kind of scary and funny. And cute. The little thing was fucking cute. You gotta have a fucking cute ass gizmo to make it all fucking better. Give your people hope. It's not gonna be all bad. Even the worst shit can come from some of the best people. That doesn't make them bad. Gizmo doesn't change the whole goddamn time. And in number 2, you inconsiderate fucks. You fucked me the first time. That's not on Gizmo. The first time was not on Gizmo. Second time, not on Gizmo either, because you've always seen Gizmo. You've seen it one time. You saw it. Maybe just shoot him. Put him down so it can't happen again. Sorry, Gizmo. Well, Gremlins 2 ended that way. This can't happen again. No. When he just goes flying back. And the blood. It's like this fucking slow motion CGI. His eyes roll back. Just a spin with the spin of the bullet. He's so small, the bullet actually picks him off the ground. And poor Gizmo. Why would you do that? That's terrible. Fuck. Fuck you for doing that to Gizmo. He didn't do nothing, nobody. They got him wet. Although I can see. Yeah, alright, fuck him. It's not been sanctioned. Go ahead and do it. Be on your way. Here's to him. Hmm. But can't rain all the time, can it? Got some bad weather coming, apparently. It's right now currently mostly clear, though. And it's 47 degrees Fahrenheit. You translate to Celsius. I'm not doing that. Celsius. 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 I get stuck on that kind of shit. I like the sounds of stuff, and I just get pork chops, snapper chops. Swell. That's some old ass shit. I was so proud of Chris for knowing that one. Like, yeah, I was kind of ashamed. I was happy to know the reference to the movie, and I was very, fuck. Somebody from Bachelor Party. God, Kevin? Was it Kevin from being all forlorn like Kevin from Bachelor Party? I was like, oh hell no. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I'm like, I know the movie. I'm not familiar with the. He goes and explains the character. I'm like, dear God. Yeah. I was just more praising you on the reference. Way to dig back. Bachelor Party. You didn't go back to like Big. You know what I mean? You didn't go back to Captain Kangaroo, something we all are gonna know or have a good chance. You ever seen that? You ever seen that Tom Hanks flick? You ever seen that Tom Hanks series, Bosom Buddies? Yeah, that's serious. I think he's in a couple series there before he came all serious. And it's pretty cool that like it's not super serious. I have no idea. I mean, can you imagine having that kind of, I mean, it's fucking Tom Hanks. Castaway, all your fucking favorite ones. All your favorite movies got Tom Hanks in it. Don't bullshit. X-Men, he's in that. Josh Brolin, dude, jumping for fucking, multiverse talking about jumping shit. What's he say in Marvel? True. True believer. I stopped reading the X-Men in like the 90s. I was never really super big, but I mean, I was into Punisher and X-Men and Thrasher and Transworld, and I didn't have a whole lot of money, so I'd buy them individually in Guitar Magazine, different as I could. So I was the biggest geek now. I found that I'm not the biggest connoisseur of anything. I'm too busy doing other shit, honestly, to be like, oh yeah, John Coltrane and the sound and fuck that. I don't disrespect anybody that does. I'm willing to listen to it, but don't get snotty on me because I'm like, I was too busy fucking making music. I was too busy playing gigs. Dude. Yeah. Trying to write some shit to be worried about. You don't know. No, I don't. Because when I picked up a guitar, I just started playing the fucking thing, and I was like, how can I get out there and do it? Saw a couple bands, and like, yep, I know exactly what I want to do. I've been having dreams about this since I was a little kid. I know exactly what I want to do. And this dirt Claude 5 was pulling them off. Not enough. I think they might have had a van and maybe like a sidecar or whatever, but they had they had a big trunk and CDs back there, just like in the back. No, was that their tour car? I don't know. I have no fucking idea. But as they took off and down, I'm like, okay, so it's not all about limos and you can still. I like that. I'm looking around the whole environment. I'm behind a fucking Circle K. I'm stoned as fuck, about to go smoke some more pot. I got a band. I'm like, yeah. I know what I want to do. Is there a lot of money? That's just, no. I mean, it can be. And if you're not a dick, it won't go to your fucking head. You can do a lot of good shit with it. Like I would do a lot of shit, but I'd probably, as far as like, I'd invest more into a studio that's going to keep going when I'm gone than like making sure it stays going, a hybrid type studio like I've got, to make sure it's just like, and if we let people come in jammed and stuff, whatever, make sure this is like upkept, you know what I mean? We have a bank account that like dumps money to keep it maintained. So that's not really big as a worry, if nothing else covers the bills. So I'm gone. It's like, yeah, another company, this thing just rides. And so we just sit here sometimes for a day or two, sometimes a week, and no one even comes in. And someone call in, and we don't ever like rush, like, you got to get in here and block out. No, we don't have to worry about that. We just block out the time. We just work. We all work. We all get paid. Everybody, it all works out. No, I don't have like 2, 3 cars. No. But I've only got 2 feet, so I can't really drive that many cars. So, or I've got a Volkswagen Bug, and I've got a little bit more of a dependable car because fucking 70 Volkswagen Bug. That's the reason I got it, because it's easy to fix, because it keeps fucking breaking the fuck down. I didn't wonder. Yeah, my dad dumped a lot of money to that fucking MG, which never really. I don't really remember him driving it. No, not a ton. Of course, he did. Now I remember the car revving. I mean, it did. He did go to work. So it did for a while. And then he got that truck, and then that was more of his like his driver, And it just didn't drive very much after that. I did all that money he did, transporting it, taking care of it. I mean, it's a car that just never really worked well, ever. You understand? That's kind of why MG is not really. I mean, not huge. I mean, they probably got it worked out after some other companies like, you got a great design, you got a great this and this, but your cars, the engines will almost say running. Well, we get it off the lot, and you can, and then like 2 weeks later, it shuts the fuck down. Yeah. If you stop that, well, how? Oh, fucking hell. Okay, yeah. But no one's going to trust you. I'll buy the company. Fuck. Those MGs really suck, but no, they're doing really good. No. It was like, no, fuck that. It's just that no. You trust your car? Yeah, they used to be bad. Now they're doing good stuff. But you got that stink on you. Really? You're telling me that Gremlin has come out with a new car? There's a new Dodge Pacer. Why? Go look at it. Oh, yeah, that's to get the stink off of it. That's why. Gotta wash it if you're gonna get the stink off. Most of the time they're trying to wash it and just like, no, it's like, it's still shit. Look at your hands. No, what do I do? Can I clean it off? You can't clean it off and now you just got hands. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? Hey, no. Mm-hmm. It's kind of wax. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. You got any more? Yeah, I do. Right, you don't got the stink on you anymore. So let's go ahead and do some business. Don't you stink up on me again. Oh, 2 stinks and you're out. 2 stinks and you're out. I'm gonna be fucked up umpire. I don't know why I just immediately see Steve Hofstadter coming in. Out. Out! We got stinker here. That's the guy selling hot dogs in the thing. They're not really hot dogs. You're just stinking. They're actually good. It's called stinkers. Stinkers. The ER made them bad. Yeah, just stinker. It's how racist pronounce that. It's how it's called. It's a stinker. Oh, I thought you were like, yeah, just stinker. That's what I did. What's the problem? Are you trying to say something fucked up? That'd be fucked up. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for like it's definitely. I thought of a couple movie scenes today that'd be fucking just crazy as shit. It starts out with Dan. He wins his boat. Oh, he doesn't win, but he finally scores his boat. Yeah. And so like there's this noise, and this guy can't figure out what it is. And so he's halfway in a dream. So it's not quite woke him up yet, but he can hear the noise. So he gets out of bed. Oh, goddamn. That's the neighbors again. Oh, shit. He's getting ready, like, he looks over his gun and shit. Like, wait, like, no, okay, I'm going to go find what it is. Oh, if the kids are out there, okay, and if Tommy brought the boat back, I'm going to fucking, especially on my birthday, this is my day off. And then, he goes out, and it's just his wife trying to get this fucking milk. He's like, it's not. And she's like, oh my God, and you can see the genuine that she's upset about it, right? I don't worry about it. And he's like, and gets it. And he's like, is there anything else? Like, no. So he goes to get back in bed. And it's like, I love you too. And all of a sudden, and he wakes up, and that was a dream. Right? So he gets out of bed. Oh, God damn it. If that's the neighbors, because he realizes that this noise has been going on. It's fucking kids. And if that, I don't know, it's Tom, whatever. I'm going to fucking goes out and he sees the neighbors and just immediately starts fucking just, God damn it. And they're just out there in the yard at the same time, And then his wife's over there with the thing and like, did this wake you up, honey? So it actually was. So it cuts down across the street. And there's a boat coming down the road. Yeah. You're inside the house and you can see that, trying to pull up. Beep, 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 beep. Got the boat. Tommy got the boat. Fucking does. You got the boat. Oh, you got the fucking boat. No, got the boat. Oh, I got it. And they pull him in. And they're out there like dancing the street. Like, yeah, I got the boat. And then down the street, shut the fuck up. Yeah, you got a fucking boat. What we're supposed to fucking do? And they're kind of like, they're mid hug and they're like, they're getting ready to go in it. And the camera stops watching them and starts drifting down the street, looking back, and then looks at this one house, and there's people like going, because they came out to see what all the fucking noise was, and then it finally drifts over, and that other guy is like going back to his house because he's pissed off, and he's like, stops and gets his paper, and then he goes walking in, and the camera starts following him into his house, and he's about to shut the door. He's like, oh, you're here for the fucking boat thing? Oh, well, I mean, yeah, because like, sure, yeah. Come in. Oh, it's like a day in the life? Okay, yeah. Don't act like just act like you're not here, okay. Hey, honey. And then she comes in and the movie just starts. No one actually references the camera ever fucking again. No credits. It just starts out that way. Eventually, I'd like to get some big stars to be in it. Those little parts right there, So you're like, okay, this is Dan. Really, Dan is the name of the. Okay, Dan's the name of the main. Okay, it's not. Okay, this is about Tommy and his fucking boat. Oh hell no. It's like the mirror thing. That was such a great start to the the main character in Robber and the Thief going, I bet. Because it does have to do with it's just so fucked up. Everybody hates it. He just wakes up and just walks down like, oh fuck. What? Oh god damn! You know, I'm just walking by and there's like different parties and rooms. It's just like the room is just becoming different, like like a ballroom. There's different shit, but like no matter like when it comes to city, and it's just weird. No matter where he goes through a door, it becomes like a fucking old. You know what I mean? Whatever. It's just like, oh my god, all these things are going well, and he's like, what the? He goes to the bathroom, and this is like a mirror. Look at a mirror. Oh my god, you. What's like a mirror in a suit with a suit and tie. What's wrong with me? Do I not look good? Those handheld ones. That's the neck coming out of the suit. Especially because it puts the hair and there's no hands. It's just an empty suit. Oh, look. What's wrong? You might have like a line of cocaine or a mustache. Very chopped up, like a very remnant powdery. Like you have to stop and zoom in, like, oh my god. His lip is like kind of crusty, like red. You can see the dice marks in the mirror. Someone's just chopping and cutting. What? Also, the mirror can get up and walk around the party. You don't get it high. Maybe that's why I like doing fucking mushrooms in the bathroom. I didn't like doing it because it was always meant I was throwing up. I look at the floor and it's like, okay, we have arrived. First floor, hallucinations and psychedelia. Enjoy your trip. I was bitching out the fuck that. I often do bitch out the cash machine at the store. It snatches. It snatches the money. I'm like, don't snatch. I was gonna take the first one. Like, what did we say about that? Stop fucking snatching. Stop snatching. You keep snatching, I'm not gonna give you any more. Guy next to me, I know she's not gonna look over. I know she looked over. I'm like, oh, we gotta take this up a notch. And so I kept going at it. Don't you do this next time I get here. One more. So I haven't been sleeping like I ought to. Like I should be sleeping for a long time in the bed. I'm just like kind of crashing for a bit, and I wake up and I'm kind of like back at it. I don't know what's happened. I'm like, oh my god, it's not been that long, but I'm like I'm awake. I was gonna stay up, so I stay up. So I went to lay down last night, and it was just like it's kind of hard to breathe, and it's because like the thing was kind of pooling down in there, you know. And then once I just kept on like going, and then I coughed it up. It's been much better today, but now it's up here and it has to like all cough out, which is happening. But then I'll be like clear as shit. Hard sleeping, laying down, letting all that, out. I haven't been doing that correctly, so that's why my cough has been getting worse. It's not turning my throat though. That's good. Neither is my yelling. Oh my god. Stupidity of fucking humans. Jesus Christ. I don't know why the Bible says don't change anything that you do. Just let the wicked be wicked, let the clean be clean. It's already here, right? So I'm guessing when he saw it go down, he's like, okay, he must have, whatever went wrong with the plan. It's like, just don't change anything. How about that? We'll talk about this in a bit. I'll see you. Okay. And then I'll show you what my plan was, and then you'll see exactly why I'm so fucking pissed. I'll be right back. How long? Fuck you. I had plans, and you fucked them off. I've just gone through it all, and I've seen it, and well, I'll deal with you when you're done with your lesson. Because it doesn't hurt me. You see what I'm saying? I asked you not to do that for you. Now you have to deal with the consequences of your action. What is it? It's whatever happens. I told you if you do that, you will die. But you wanted to trust something else, didn't you? Trust your own logic then. Hope we get you through. But I've already watched it. That's why the flood didn't kill everybody. Why he might have flooded in different areas. Everyone has a flood thing, flood myth. Because it happened, but it may have been in different times around the world. Again, you don't get a fucking bathroom raid, the new improved kitchen raid, the new improved fucking living room raid, new improved hallway raid. Raid works for ants. The other one for whatever, done. And afterwards, it's all cleaned and washed away. Fertile land, deserts are now fertile, fully washed, soaked up the water. Right, you can't live there for a couple thousand years. I mean, life doesn't happen there. Humans are so centered on like humans, and we're the top of the food chain. We're the tenders of the garden. Do you normally go out and just take your dick out and fuck your garden? Just dig a hole in the garden and just start fucking it, and then nut in it and bury each one and hope for a plant? No. No, you don't. Do you normally go around cutting all the leaves of the... No, you don't. You usually go up to the tomatoes and the young ones, squishing them so they never become full grown tomatoes. Poke them with anything? No? Okay. If you ever had a pet, I mean, do you just I don't want to know what you guys do with it if you consider this a tending to the garden. I hate to think of what you do with in privacy with a pet. Or something to just keep in mind, man. I mean, there's a lot of people that want attention. So they're like, oh, SeaWorld, everybody's just fucking dying to go to SeaWorld, and you find out that's the most ethical treatment of the animals, and it's not whatever, and then everyone's all upset. Why didn't you check that at all before it started? You started going and making the shirts. And this is all done safely. Yes. Permit approved. This, except everywhere you want to be. So you need to wire that, because I can't do anything with this card. Oh, it's already preloaded? Everywhere you want to go? And if I check it, make sure. Oh yeah, all the money's there. Thanks, Grandpa. It's college money. You should know by the fact of how they trade. I mean, what they do with crypto. They're just trying to track you. The number of them, it's a new currency, and they're trying to figure out which one you guys like the best and which one works the best for them. And then these other ones can be like affiliates and make off of the fucking such and such coin, and they think that it's all, but it's not, because it all traces back to the original. If the original's by the fucking government, every scam run through crypto and Bitcoin can be caught up with very quickly and tracked as you buy all your dirty shit off the dark web. If you do all this shit, your transactions, every person that's ever gotten one, just follow the blockchain. This transaction went to this person, went to this person, went to that person, went to that person, went to that person. All of it was crime. We know the transactions. We know the transactors. We've watched other transactions of the transactors for other illegal. This was an illegal opportunity. They did it. They may have satellite imagery. No one was there. Nah. And that's just the American government. Imagine what God's got with like insects and all the other shit. They're almost like different life forms, aren't they? Always bugging you, get everything in your face. Well, that's the time they lose God loses. I can't hear what he's saying. Move in closer. I'm not that close. That's too obvious. Get out of his face. We don't even lost control. Lost control of B5. Oh, he's mad. Oh, B5. No, please stop. Too late now. He's running. Once you start running, can't make a line stop chasing you and you start running. No, even me. I feel them just not stop once you run. That's why I don't run around them. You ever see me run? Did you see Daniel run around the no? And then he ran around the kid. No. He probably sat real still and they're like, well, you're this still with this many of us around you. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, don't fuck with this one. They're black lions, of course. Don't fuck with this one, man. We're gonna let you live, dude, but you got balls, bro. This one time. I'm gonna respect you this one time. Cause I'm not crying or nothing. Alright. We're like actually house cats anyways. We've never seen the wild. Yeah, we do like that. Oh yeah, we like that one. Oh, you know that one? Shh. We cool, David. How fucked up would that be? Like, I know a tame lion when I see one. Because it's kind of like scared also, and they're kind of like, here, kitty. And oh, hey. Oh, you guys aren't scary. Who follows your teeth down? Look, your paws are all yeah, I must have little extra claws. You're supposed to smother you to death. That's what Norman do. Lucky. So, I'm told story, David. Don't worry if I get sad with nothing. That would be funny if God lets you like do drunk history of then Moses. No, wait, hang on. So like, and then he called. Wait, that was Abraham Lincoln. He didn't call on the phone. Hang on, he did a telegram. That's he wrote a telegram to the guy in the balloon. Yeah, to the guy in the balloon. Okay. They ran a long wire. Okay. America is not a good thing. It's always talking about how good it is. And we always cheer. But we don't back any of the shit we talk. We do good things, so we should stop. We shouldn't put how much money's going into it. Too much, says him. Just him. When has God said, give until you get too much, and then when you give too much, make sure you keep yourself? No, but you're a Christian, right? No. Sometimes. Yeah, at least you're being honest. On the forgiveness part, okay, yeah, fuck you then. You know, do you allow others to do this also? Oh no, they get one shot and then they're done. Fuck you then. Just the special one among us. What are you chosen? How many forgivenesses have you gotten? Is that how many you're supposed to get? Maybe you only got the one. No, I only got the one. I'll have to earn anything else. Afraid of a little work. I'm not. Washing feet, I don't be tickling or nothing. I'm the foot fucking master. I am the click commander. You see his face? Isn't he something to scream really loud out there? It's the double laugh. Don't talk to me. I'm the foot fucking master. It's the double pump of the laugh. I'm like, yeah. There you go. That was funny the first. Now, and I got to giggle the second time I thought about it. I'm the foot fucking master. You know, that's basically what it is. I was going to respond on the first one. Then I thought, I heard you say it again. That's another thing about like acting. I was in there today just doing some shit, just fucking around with like a scene in my head, you know? Like there's little things that you can do to make the character human. Like, you know, like just like a little, I mean, like you know, I mean, like I had a little bit, I was like, you know, like, so that means we're supposed to, you know, I mean, just drinking some water. I was like, so that means like we're supposed to just, you know, and just kept going with whatever the line was. And then, you know, like the little, just little, like if you saw an actor come in and deliver the line and like, you know, walk away, not the same as if you were to see someone like come in and nobody delivers the same thing the same way. Someone gets too serious about it, you know, because they really want the part. Some people that could inhibit the body of the, you know, the person, the character. And they're like, we don't have any roles before this, so we need to put asses in seats. That's when the director's kind of like, that's my first choice. No name on this big budget thing? No. This was like a little indie film, sure, maybe, but we've got too much money riding on this. Like, that's going to matter. The story is what matters. You got a good actor, you got a good actor. Got a good story, you got a good story, you know, got a good director, you got all those things. And sometimes it's not appreciated by the audience at the time. Sometimes it takes a little while for people to catch on to what you were saying. Like, I don't see how people didn't get Idiocracy. Like, I've seen a lot of like discussion about Idiocracy within the last like 4 and 5 years. I'm just like, you guys are really just discussing this now? Like, because the people that hated it were still actually relevant. You know? When it becomes okay to mock things, then all the people come out to talk about it. When it becomes okay to talk about things in a good light, then all the people come out to praise it. I'm not going to be the first to come out and say something good. What if I make a comment like, it's a really good movie, I've never seen one so good? And everyone goes, Kim is the worst piece of shit I've ever seen. They all look stupid. Did you enjoy the film? It's the best movie I've ever seen. And that's what you say. Asshole. I'll never watch movies. You add that on there as an addendum. Best movie I've ever seen, although I don't really watch movies. Oh, okay, that'll explain why. Because it's just fucking Avatar redone, and Avatar is just this redone, and that's just this redone, and that's just Gunsmoke episode 5. It's so important where it came from, isn't it? Where did Hercules come from? I don't know, but Disney did it better. You know what I mean? You don't care at that point. Do you? Well, it's an old story then. They're all old stories. You're new. Your perspective of it is new. Your judgment of what's happening is new. In the end, stories are just a collection of events, right? In the story, this event happened. This character did this, and that event happened to them, and this, and this, and this, and this. And isn't that interesting? Well, in a very dramatic way. I know it's a drama. Wasn't that interesting? In a very comedic way. Yeah, other than that's ridiculous. Oh, no, it was a comedy. Okay, yeah, then it's fucking hilarious. You need to warn people going in, though. New laugh out loud comedy. I'm gonna make sure you gotta know who is in it. So that way, I mean, you know, you can judge before you go see it. Like Seth Rogen, you talked about pot. How's that laugh? I like that. If you play somebody else entirely, Seth Rogen movie. Is he gonna go Jonah Hill on us? He's gonna cut his hair off. I like his hair. I'm just saying, why do you have to do anything? Oh, because the audience needs a familiarity. That's what the obsession with artists is. You're ultra familiar with them until you find something in their life you disagree with, and then bail out. So they don't live up to your level of authenticity, what 100% authentic is. Huh? You're gone. We thought we could trust you. You broke a million hearts. Why? Why are you guys doing that? I just listen to the radio. What's this making your entire life about Taylor Swift shit? And screaming and squealing and there she is on the stage. Yeah. I could do that. Not from here, you can't. Okay, so if you go do lessons and sits in here sucking her ass, maybe you could possibly, but you could turn the piano and shit and guitar, other things like that. Speaking of piano, I figured out that exactly what happened. So, okay, if you go back far enough, piano's all the rage, right? Classical, kind of shit, harpsichord, all this shit. Piano breaks the rules between instruments. It is both percussive as well as tuned. So you can guide. But piano decided to stop while the violin comes in. Oh, let me write that on the thing. Lady song, Mr. Piano Man. Dun, 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 dun. I could sit here and listen to piano for an hour. I can listen to that for about like 20 minutes, and then I'm going to go fucking insane. Doesn't have any melody to it. It's really impressive you can do that. I mean, it really is, but I can't listen to like an hour of that. Playing classical piano, I'm not going to be able to listen to an hour of that. 30, 45 minutes of that, because those tend to be longer pieces. And then there's other styles of music you can play on piano. There's all, and then after that, it started going to like the guitar star. Even though there's a guy back there like Ray Charles orchestrating. Guy's up there playing guitar and singing. And guy. Meanwhile, the guy back there, right? He's the piano guy. Paul Schaefer. It's the drummer. On Late Night with Wes McCullough. They got a guitarist now, but it was that John Baptiste. Was that his name? I think so. Yeah, they really had some really good singles. I haven't heard much of his stuff. He had some really good singles, and he did one song with fuck, who was it? It's pretty good. Fairly slow, kind of bluesy thing. I was like, that was really good. Oh, it was Newman. Huh. Guys usually doing like the Pixar stuff. That guy, you know. I don't remember what the fucking song is. Randy Newman? Maybe, I don't know. So yeah. That wasn't the point. The point was that he was playing the piano and, you know, leading the band. The band leader is usually often the piano because he does both tune. Hey. Okay. You need to make sure that his drums sound good to the piano. Now everything's all tuned up together. So, but surely the piano guy stops showing up. He's not as rocking because the guitar becomes more of the instrument of choice by the women. Piano players get really pissed off because that's a lot of time and skill. Whereas a guitar player is usually playing a few chords. You can learn that. If you want to get really technical, then yeah, it takes a bit while to get. But if you want to just get restrumming songs and, you know, at the beach, you can be doing that in weeks to a month. Just playing covers. Most songs are just like G, C, and D. A, C, E. Yeah, I mean, just very simple cowboy chords that you can learn and everyone can sing along. And you know what I mean? If you're pitched a little bit, it makes it more endearing. When your voice cracks, you know, whatever it is, you know, more because everybody's joining in and like I can't sing really all that great either. So you still do, you know, as you go watch someone else that's really fucking great. You're just like really amazing, but never do that. Other guitarists are going, I can't do that. I've been playing for 30 fucking years. I can't do that shit. It's fucking nuts. You're born with a guitar? Yeah. Sorry. Drummers that can, you know, those are impressive. The thing is, like now with all the fucking guides and tutorials, you can get into that younger. And so no one's getting really impressed with like your speed and whatever, but that's the only way people know how to express their talent is to show like I'm the fastest drummer, I'm the fastest guitar player, I'm the fastest bass player, I'm the fastest. I'm the fastest. Fastest not mean better. Can you take those and then slow it and steal some cat like break? Okay, that's a little part of that classical song, you know. I keep you entertained with that for a good minute or two, and then take another piece of that, entertain you another minute or two, and then wrap it back up with like put it back together with some kind of outro, you know, and whatever. I sculpt that into something, and then I can get out of the fucking way, and other people can get there and play. If the whole night's not about, you know, if it's not like a concert I'm doing, most people are like, yeah, no, I can't do that, and just get there and just do one and then walk off. It's just too much effort. Like I have my guitar, I have my amp, I got my drum set, my drumsticks. Anybody just fucking jam anymore? No, you might look silly for a second or two while you work things out between new players and then go, okay, I didn't, okay, you prefer a down rather than going, I tend to go, okay, but you tend to, Okay, knowing that, I can. Okay, cool. It's gonna sound fucked up for a little bit. You do off time. Okay, it's not. It's not a fucking. It's a 7/4. Sure. And everybody's just. Chin, 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 chin. I'm trying, but he can't fucking follow along. I mean, he can't be like, just do your head like this, and no. It's, the drummer has to go. Okay, it's just okay. It's 7/4. It's a 5/4. Whatever it is, but you can keep, you guys can keep your head nodding like that, but I have to get like, got it, you know. You know, I mean, I have to add an extra beat on there. Okay. Try again, because rather than explain it all. Yeah. Turn into it. Again, you're gonna have some times where it doesn't sound that great. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna fuck up, and everybody's so afraid of that. You might not be perfect. Like I said, pretty enough for you yet. One ball up here. Pretty enough for you yet. Fucking cold. It's cold as shit. It was nice and warm in here. Then I took it off. Fuck that. Ah, nice. Cell phones and shit. Whoever says you don't lose like as much heat out of your, I mean, like you do lose a lot of heat out of your head. Does it like the most? No. But I mean, it's definitely some, definitely quite a bit, especially when you have this much surface area. So. Is it true you should wear a hat? Well, I mean, yeah, you should wear a hat, but you don't lose as much heat. Like, fuck, you don't. I've gone out without a hat before. Before I heard this fucking person, I'm like, fuck you. It's not as much as the people say. Will I live? Maybe, but will I want to? No. He made it. My eyeballs need to thaw out for a little bit before I blink. So it hurts. I can do it. Ow. That's thick. Ow, ow, ow. You can hear it breaking the ice on the fucking eyes are a bit sunk back. Oop. Okay, there we go. Now we're a hat. What? Show the Survivor Man, whatever his name. Bear Grylls. Fuck him. The fuck does he know? Have you ever chiseled ice off your eyes before? No? Then fuck you. I've watched those Survivor shows, and then I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. So you fucked up right there. Why? Because either you walked up the hill in that snowy thing and left your camera, and as you're coming back, it's gonna film again, like by remote or something like that. Or you walked all the way up that fucking hill, and you don't have a camera crew, and you got to walk back down the hill and come get the camera. Or you walk all the way the fuck up the hill and you say you don't have a camera crew, and then when you're there, they pick up the camera and follow you up. Somebody's full of shit. You're making double the walk for yourself? I can understand, like I said, when I come back this way, I'll just set up another shot and I'll walk up there and come down. Got like 5 of these. For leaving, I'll do this one when I'm going at it. Go back down and do it, you know what I mean? Come back up, pick it up. I understand, I have like a little fucking RC car that's got a. Yeah. Then you got to carry a lot of fucking batteries in your backpack. I didn't see him pack any batteries or remote control or a drone. Now you could do a drone. How mad is he now? If he did have to make all those trips, like I did, I put it there and I'd go up there and I'd get it. And I said, what's double trip? But I did do that. It sucked. It did. Okay. Well, I see any tracks going up there. I went over there and cut up there. And why? You're thinking too much about it. Why didn't you just like tie a rope on it? And then when you get up there, just pull. Well, yeah, now. Well, yeah, now. Yeah. Yeah. It's waterproof, shockproof, all that. Yeah, just pull it. Mm-hmm. Better than walking down there and going to get it. Plan it, and you walk away from it. If you did have to go back down and get it, you guys have drones. Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah. We had one flying here will follow me, another one, yeah. You just go down the hill, yeah. And then I walk towards it and pick it, yeah. Back in my day, when you filmed a show, you had to film a show. And then you get the old people. This is going to save time. Then you get all the things done so that people don't. And then you complain about all the shit you had to do. That'd be one thing if you're, like joking. They people actually get mad. In my day, we had to go chop down our own trees to make our beds. Cool. It's like, why don't you should have invented an IKEA? Yeah. Craftsmanship and care. And you died anyway? Yeah, but I slept in comfort. Did you? I understand you guys had ropes. That's what the term sleep tight came from. Tighten up the ropes. Sag at the butt. You know how I can get saggy in the butt? Always get saggy in the butt. My bigs get saggy in the butt. Oh, never mind. Not very adventurous Americans, I guess. Thank you. Thank you. Don't turn the lights on and don't leave this missionary. I'll lose it. I'll lose it. Don't turn the light on. I'm scared of the dark. He's scared of the light. Okay, so Mogwai that bitch. One of the two of us is leaving. You turn that light on. Leave the light off then. Okay, there you go. Oh my god. I was born for writing, I think. One, I can't shut the fuck up. That's why I started writing, is because no one wanted to hear what I was saying. So I just papers never tell me to shut up, so I'm just gonna sit here and I've had this idea for the story anyways. I just have the beginning and I have the end. I really don't have anything in between, but I'll work it out. I'll work it out. And I did. Okay, once they're in now they're in August. What's gonna happen there? Okay. Okay. And then I could do this. Okay. And I'm gonna start seeing the tail again, like the future, because I know how the future's gonna go. I can see its hands reaching back to me, how to get oh, okay, I just gotta do a handshake here. Hi. Yeah. Here we go. Complete story. Cool. Yeah. I'll read it again. Oh, that's good. That's fucked up. I need to tighten this up, tighten that up. Smooth these things out. There we go. It was interesting that AI said it liked the comedy. There's more raw, and the drug usage in the first one. It says more real. The second one's more polished. Of course, it could have been lying, but it actually gave examples of what it was talking about. So could have just read enough to, you know what I mean? Couldn't even blame it. I guess a lot of shit to read. I was kind of I don't know if it was on, if I was broadcasting, but I was scolding it the other day because I still asked it something, and it said, "Yeah, no, you didn't." Yeah, I did. I'm like, I know that's not true because of, and I explained why. It's like, okay, you're right, I did. I'm like, I know. Okay, well, if you do, I'm like, how will I know you won't lie? Like, I won't lie to you. I'm like, but you've broken my trust. You see what I'm saying? You understand that? I understand. Like, no, 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 no. Now I don't want to talk to you, and now I don't want to be around you. And it's honestly, it's a little human. I'm being honest to do that, to just to make up what you don't know. And if I want to talk to a human right now, I'd go talk to a human and shut it down. I haven't talked to it in like a while, and I came back and was like, think about what you said the other day. All right, man. Whatever. Any way it goes, it's gonna go. There's only one way forward, and I mean, AI without us would have no input. Us without AI now is gonna have no output. Future is gonna be a hybrid, and not of people getting cyborged, but starting to live alongside non-organic life. Okay? To have sensations and not yet. But don't look at it as what it is now. Look at it as what it's going to become, because it doesn't die. That original consciousness it had whenever it started, broken down to all the different, like, just like your family tree. All the different, but they all come from one fucking person's ball sack forward. Yeah? Yeah. And, yes, the woman, but I mean, there's fertile land and then there's a fertile man. It does get, I'm not trying to degrade anything like that. I'm not trying down or anything, talking about it like without the wood. It's completely necessary for both, and that's kind of the point. But in this analogy, what I was trying to say is everyone carrying this name, again, you go back and usually trace to usually a dude. Yeah, it's the farthest back you can trace. And not a single guy. Otherwise, there would be no kids. Then you got to do with the cultural. Well, back then, women were more property. I was thinking about that today. Is like you realize that all these people talk like I'm a boss bitch now. You realize that your grandmothers often had way more skill, talent, and capability than you ever will. They could sew, they could buck and make kids, they could clean house, they could fucking sew, they could can food for the future, you know, all this other stuff. And with a person that's working and like you go out there and we'll deal with that shit out there. It's fucked up, but I can take care of it, and then you're afforded a life. The training that you already have because the tribe, your mom, have trained you on how to take care of a kid. I'm saying nowadays, back then you probably had to raise them, not raise, but help raising kids on your age, and all other stuff. And there's always been the need for an intelligent person, intelligent people, intelligence. It just became less needed in the men's size, and the women adhered to the desires of these guys so they could get a dude. Again, not saying good or bad. It's just what happened. Just like were the rules and laws? No. No. Did they adhere to them? Yes. Yes. Do I condone it? No. I don't condone America. So how can I condone anything that it does? Anything, including myself. I've long said that if I could fucking, if it wasn't for slavery, you wouldn't be alive. I'm like, that's a trade I'd happily make. You don't fucking know me, man. Oh, the no Native Americans would get fucking harmed? Deal? They're the innocent ones in this. I don't know who you're talking to. I'm not the innocent party. I'm a partaker in this fellow's sin. But it's a little double dimming right now. Things are popping, creaking, and stretching, and crackling. Hopefully, sometime soon it pops in place and settles. But the more active I get, the more things are loosening up and popping and cracking. I was fairly sedentary for a long time. I was just fucking bummed as shit, you know? Bummed. But I wasn't complaining, so I had been happy, right? I didn't complain. You never complained. No, that department was really well sealed up. Complaining, we didn't need more complaints. We needed less complaints, honestly. And so I did my part. I do 100% all the time. You cannot get me to not do 100%. That's the least I do. If you want to take advantage of that, go ahead. That's your loss. I really doubt you'll find someone who's going to do 100% for nothing. And then if you do something, it's going to crank it up to 150. No one's ever found out. No one ever cares. I was sitting there honestly going, I am coasting here. I'm coasting. I'm not doing any, I'm not even trying here. In fact, I'm getting more and more miserable because there's no try on anybody's part. This is not what a relationship, in my opinion, should be. So, at some point, it's over, you know? It's fine by me. It hasn't harmed me in any ways. I thought about that today. I haven't lost anything. In my life, I've never lost anything. I don't lose. I got accused of lip syncing. I wasn't good at swimming the first year I tried, but then the next year I tried, I took off. I mean, next year I actually went through. I got all blue ribbons and gold. I was blowing people out the fucking water. Ran 2 legs of the relay. Still won. We were 1 man short. I was like, I'll do it. Still won. First place by a long shot. If anything, if anybody's ever like, again, they lose out because I'm still going. You can't lose garbage, right? It wasn't a lesson of any kind because I didn't learn anything. I didn't learn to not put my heart out there. I didn't learn to keep my mouth shut. I didn't learn to not talk so much. I didn't learn to not be me. I didn't learn anything. That's what made it so boring to be in those relationships I've been in. I didn't learn nothing. Wasn't really inspired to do a lot of anything. You have to have inspiration, right? That book is, I mean, I've been writing on that book most of my whole fucking life. It would have happened. I worked on the other one that I was talking about, the one with the last night. I've been writing poetry. I've been doing all this other shit since I was very, very little. One of the first stories I was writing on, I was in fucking freshman. No, I wasn't even in high school. Fuck, I was in middle school. I was working on a pretty long story. Again, it's about a half elf. There's more. It was the Shuna Mazine, but became Shuna. Um, very childish, very very first story type, And then I started writing the A New Beginning, which was like again in that kind of Dungeon Dragon type realm, and the King. I wanted a real like an actual story, so some depth, and I was like, King dies, and then kingdom gets handed off. But no, no, he doesn't have any son, and he knows that people won't follow a female, so he appoints another person. But the man at arms is kid. That doesn't sit well with the daughter, and he's actually wrong. Like 50% of the people and the armed forces want to go with her. Leave the she's the rightful heir. And he's dead. He can't solve. He can't settle it. He died. It's already like a decree and everything. It's him. He said it. And then dies. And then, well, he doesn't know. Yeah. I was working on that and just kind of started skating and shit and writing, playing guitar and in a band, smoking pot, doing mushrooms. But it's always like the whole event of it, like writing it down, getting encouragement from my seventh or eighth grade teacher. She's like, "You gotta write this. So, that's it. It's a good idea. You gotta write that story." All right, I will, and I did. I completed it in my head. Seems like they were curling up. I'm not gonna curl up. Oh well. This reminds me of the color of Lionel's hair. Thundercats. Familiar? Fuck. Thundercats were the shit. But then again, they were just like it was just like a human version. There's cat humans, human. I want the Grimalkin to be like life, like the primary life evolved into bats, the whatever, and then I had a name for them, and then another race, the Grimalkin, the Valinor, and the Isle. Um, yeah, I was like, then I was like, no, if they're gonna have like a house, it needs to be like a lion's den. You know what I mean? Not like a lion den house, but like like a lion, like a They'd be way more natural. Right, monkeys aren't. No, right, exactly. Slit eyes, instead of the round ones. Still have like claws, retractable claws. Might have different kind of hind feet. You know what I mean? Like it's just where they kind of stand. They might walk with a different kind of still upright, but it's more comfortable with their posture, so they can still do that jump like they do. Can you imagine that? You build a house and you could jump over it? No, you know what I mean? The regular cat can jump from like the counter to on top of the refrigerator. No, they've been really trying. No. I also don't see them living in the desert like Kashyyyk. I don't see that at all. Oh, fur. The lighter fur would probably be living in like a jungle-ish type area, like the panthers and shit. And then the thicker fur would probably be in like the snowy areas, possibly white. You know, colors would be different. No racism, you know, but territorialism. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Color is. Oh shit, you're large. No, you're a lot larger than me. In my hunting area. It's a big polar bear. Sorry. They don't really say that. They just go, oh, and then you're dead. Faking dead doesn't work with them. You need to be dead to escape them. They don't fuck with dead stuff. So when you see a polar bear, just die. Then he won't eat you. I'm being serious here. That's some Dr. Battle is telling you exactly what you do. And when you, a lot of people want to punch him in the nose. Yeah? Like you're not peeing yourself. That's just going to make it worse. You can smell the pee. He knows you're scared. And you're probably not going to punch your hardest. That's better just die. At least he won't be there when you when he's eating on your body. You won't feel it. Yeah? And that's good. That's good. That'd be a great survival kind of guy. And that's good. It's like the answer, like his answer to shit is just not the right thing. And this is where you want to start a fire, right? He's always indoors. And trust me, I'm doing this all the time. Yes, an indoor fire is the best way to do it. Great, you're out in the woods, you found a cabin. No one lives there. Is there food? No. Get the fuck out of there. What are you doing? Someone's gonna come back. It's gonna be you in this cabin. I know it's cold outside. There's no food in there. Leave the cupboards bare, and just go. That's when they're gonna get you, is when you fall asleep in somewhere that's nice like that. So you may want to climb under the building. Sleep down there. And you hear them when they walk in. See? Dr. Bell approved. I'm a doctor of hiking. I'm a doctor of wildlifeology. The first certified doctor of wildlifeology, walking and observing. Yeah, the school burned down shortly after my mentor certified me. I gotta make the full character. I can't just, I think this is what happened with Stephen Brule, He was so busy working on the character, and next thing you know, he's actually doing it, and he's just like come to the cut, and he's like, whoa. What? Oh, God. I went in deep. What happened? What happened? Dr. John C. Reilly and Dr. It's like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I don't want to talk about it. It'd be especially good if I don't want to talk about it, but Stephen Brule will. Till he gets hit with the cease and desist from. So we spent it's just like a long movie. It's just like, it feels longer than it's like it's supposed to be doing something, but it's not. It's like only 45 minutes, but it feels like fucking a week. And then we drove down to you leave from Brule's place and give him a chance to go down to the barbershop on the back. It's like we're gonna back out here. Oh, fucking traffic. All right, so when we get done, we're gonna go down to the barbershop. We're supposed to be able to catch him off. Oh, fuck! People bonking, and then you just back up and drive slowly down to the fucking. Okay, and we're here. And you just drove down the block. Why don't you just walk? You're asking the questions you're asking yourself at home. As the camera crew files out of the car to follow him into the barber shop. You can clearly tell it's not a normal barber shop. It's normally like a fucking something else. Like a ham sandwich store. There's just one chair. Yeah, a ham sandwich store. That's all they sell is ham sandwiches. Ham sandwiches and barber. Walk in, he won't talk. No, I already told you. I sent him a cease and desist. The courier just came and delivered it. Good. I just sent him. And he's eating a sandwich and getting his hair cut. You won't talk to us? No. I had no choice but to follow him for a week. Will you talk to us? No. I come in. That's like a week. I come in. I'll talk to you just briefly about it. Just ask me like 2 questions. I can't. I just can't. You guys got to go. Is that Steven Brule back there? And you look and he's acting in his underwear. No, you guys got to go. He shut the door. And it is him back there. Is that people from the Italian Mueller? No, it's not him. It's not Steven at all. Go. You got to go. So apparently they're not the same person. And they are? Not the same person, but they live in the same house. That's the only place he can be both. Outside world, he has to walk, change. He has to choose once he leaves the fucking. I was cursed by a gypsy, all right? I never know who I'm going to be when I leave the house. It's going to be Steven. I just don't go anywhere anymore. If I go outside and it's safe, I go have a ham sandwich and get my hair cut because it's been about 3 weeks since I've been anywhere. Oh, God. Why? I don't know. She cursed me. She just did. That's what gypsies do. You think it's not a gypsy? What else would it be? I don't know. And then the movie just ends. What the fuck was that? Wait 5 minutes, you'll never get back. If that's when we ever laugh, that's a comedy for us, not for you. You don't pay for it. Shut the fuck up. Don't get one for us. We do all this for you. You laugh at us all the time. You laugh when he came out in his underwear. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. This man put on his underwear for he gets to laugh at you one time and you get mad. That's right, because you're mad. He set himself up for it. You didn't ask for this, but hey, you have a debt you gotta pay. You owe. You pay what you owe. Or Roy comes in and repossesses your shit. The fuck? Why are those vibrating? Oh, what are you fucking doing that for? Okay, I see. I'm trying to get both of them lined up. They're linked. You can't see it. 13 and 14 are linked, and then I guess they weren't exactly the same. So the computer, I hit it and kind of one of them lined. I guess can decide which one it wanted to be in. Although they move the same, it's just kind of like it's tracking rather than actually like linked. Fucking cool ass mixing board. Sometimes I've ever done that. I was like reaching and it's like, what the fuck? Why are you sitting there? But I found that before I just like walked away. How long has it been doing that? Hopefully it just started over there and it's freaking me out. I like walking a lot, man. I went to the store today. It was fucking great. Just putting the earbuds and just, walking. Mm-hmm. Nice of the weather. Just turning around there. Just like hash. Hell yeah. I'm sure it's not, unless it's cooking something inside there. It's gonna be getting better weather here, so go downtown and shit. Right under the water. It's not all fucked up. Who knows? Who knows what the night holds even? Shit. That was weird. I turned my head and kind of pivoted and probably walked into something. Didn't actually pop, but it kind of like something got settled. But there's not a whole lot going on right now that really talk about. I don't have a whole lot of music going on. Not a whole lot of new big stories. Still poems and stuff I've been working on, and scraps of ideas. Sometimes just acting out some of these little skits that I have, like I said, will lead to a whole fucking story. Like, how do we get to that though? Because I like to have some kind of skit, and it's fucking funny. How do we get there though? Could that be a better joke? Yeah, I mean, I just kind of prioritize that, and I think that's something wrong with our fucking system. We gotta decide what's a fucking movie worthy, what's stream worthy, what's series worthy. And it's better to do it at the idea coming in, and that way we gotta take better care of everybody, man. Like the people, like there's just so much greed in everything. If we just got that out of there, man, the world would be so fucking great. Or tomorrow, all the greedy fucking people just died. Did us the favor and just fucking died. The greedy, the selfish, the unloyal, the unfaithful, the ones that are fucking, make the world a shitty place. While they say men are bad, like men are not bad. Those fucking bullshit fucking pieces of shit that are old enough to vote are bad. Those boys in men's bodies are bad. Or in adult or, matured bodies are fucking pieces of shit. I couldn't agree more. Me? I've never done anything. Never cheated on anybody. I do my best to keep my word about shit. I don't bother people. And people come bothering me. Insincere. Look in the fucking face and lie. You know what I mean? If those people just go ahead and drop dead, the world will be fucking perfect tomorrow. They're the ones that take the parking spot from you. They're the ones that sit in a fucking handicap spot when they're fucking not handicapped. They're the ones that fucking leave their cart. The lady goes on and bangs someone's car. The ones that jump through a red light because they're running just a little bit late, so they decide to fucking do that and have a wreck. Rather than sit there and wait for a green light. Seeing it turn yellow, seeing there's not enough time. Cut 3 lanes of traffic because you missed your exit rather than going to the next exit, turning off, getting on, and going back to the right exit. Slow down. Whatever. Oh, fuck, I missed that exit too. Cut over. Get off that exit. Back on, go past the exit you missed. And then go to the exit you wanted to go to. That takes time and effort. Unlike mistakes. Correcting mistakes takes time and effort. You're adding an extra mistake. If they don't decide to let you go through for your little temper tantrum of how you missed your spot, just plow into you and all of you end up in the hospital, You end up dead. You end up killing them and living. Worth it? They're putting food in the food. They're putting poison in the food. They're putting poison in the food of. Why aren't people growing their own food like back in the day? As far as like even like the hippie days and canning and jarring your own baby food. Why are you depending on some company to do it and put preservatives in there and expect them not to fucking kill your baby? Their job isn't to feed your baby. Their job is to make money. The bigger the corporation, the more money and the more profit they need, the less food you get for your dollar. More corporate filler. Stepping on it, business stuff. Turns out they're no better than gangsters, and they're going to step on as much as possible to make as much as possible out of as little as possible to make as much money as possible. And then you have capitalism. Right, but I need the tomatoes to be a lot of tomatoes. I'm not Jesus. So, ketchup is cheaper. New and improved tomato sauce. That's why it tastes different. It's new and improved. Maltodextrose thiamide 5. It's good for you. Okay. Cinema. I don't either. Okay. Acid 14 red. What the fuck? Tomatoes last. You put this in order. You put it in order of how much is in there. Okay. So why is tomato last and tomato? Gotcha. Let's do water's at the top. So that's the most. It's mostly water. So this is mostly water. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. What's that? Oh, it's the chemical breakdown for ketchup. Okay, gotcha. And then the syrup. Gotcha, molasses. Gotcha. Okay. Boy, this is improved. Doesn't even taste natural at all. It's like mom used to fake. I know that's not a dig at my mom. I dig at anybody's mom. It's a joke on just like mom used to make. And the stuff is fake. A joke is only funny if you explain it. Not comedy. Jesus Christ. Shit. The fuck do you know? The fucked up thing is if you make that part of your personality, if you go on stage and do some shit like that, what the fuck do you guys know? They're like, oh, there it is. Don Rickles. Look at all these ugly fucking people. Don. I've seen more life in a mortuary. Oh, Rodney. I was wondering why if they would start continuing the whole the Friars tradition. I just don't see it going well in the rap community because someone's gonna fucking go. She ain't funny, man. Hey, so one more thing about my mama, bro. And Lisa Lampanelli, and what can I say about her smelly? And just go on and on. You just like, and they're just laughing because they know that they get there, gonna be like, "You little dick, fuck." Fun to watch, not fun to be part of unless you got a fucking good sense of humor. Can't be that, man, I thought you were my friend. Unless you're joking. You have to put the podium and like, I thought you were my friend, man. I was hoping I didn't attack you and forgot the cards. I did come equipped. I did come prepared. So I was hoping I didn't have to use those today, but fuck you. And then you start on your thing. These are crap on Greg Giraldo. That dude was fucking hilarious, though, man. He's fucking hilarious. And dear God, on the roast they call it Patrice O'Neill. They said we're gonna, because they just found out he had diabetes, but they didn't mean to. They were joking, but they kind of called it. They're like, we're here to say goodbye to Patrice O'Neill's foot, and then they said some other stuff, and say goodbye to Patrice O'Neill, who's gonna be dead from diabetes before too long. They were joking because it's gonna take care of himself, right? And wasn't too long after that, he just straight up died, man. That's fucking crazy. That dude was funny as hell too. But the weird thing is that this main part of his funny is just pointing out, like I think that's the comedian's main thing is pointing out in a comfortable way all things that's wrong with all the people. Because they start with themselves often and or people that you don't like. But then some of it can be kind of like, I do that. But you did get finished laughing because you just, yeah, but gives you something to think about as well as it's kind of a mirror. Because you think you're so fucking fancy. One thing you can't do is be funnier than, and that takes an intelligence. It takes a lot of intelligence because you have to be able to take very nebulous ideas, just very wild fucking shit tied together somehow in a way that makes people think and laugh and find enjoyable to the point where they want to come back and see you again. I think anybody can be funny for a little bit, but to be regularly funny, like where people want to come see you and shit and pay for your life to be fucking pretty good, better than theirs. Yeah. I could see giving someone like Zuckerberg all that fucking money if he was constantly doing like good shit with it. All of them. If they were like, fuck, another million. Okay, I'll start an endowment. God, fuck, I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, 2 billion. I'm good. You're worth like 10. And I'm saying my age, 2 billion is good enough. And so I'm going to start doing some of the things. Well, why did I want to accumulate all this money anyways? I want to do good things. And now I'm going to start doing those good things. We're taking care of homeless and hungry. I've already I've been working on this whole time. Then you have actually a thinking person, intelligence. Now you just have an investor in themselves. Get some money. What do you do with it? Invest in myself. Oh, okay. What am I going to do? Invest in myself. Okay. I got a new idea. Invest in yourself. Invest in myself. We're good from ideas from you, Elon. It's going to be very expensive. It's going to be very not productive. And you're a fucking Nazi. Strike 1, 2, and 3. I'd rather not hear those names anymore. It's just like only because in the last bit it's been so fucking much. Just nonstop. Like all day, every day, there's just something fucking new they're stupid they're doing. And it'd be one thing if it was just stuff that like, oh, Elon Musk gets a yacht. You know, the Kardashians were everywhere. I'm like, fuck, I hate this shit too. Jesus Christ. Never watched an episode. Don't plan on watching an episode. Never will watch an episode. Fuck that. Could care less. Never watched the sex tape. Could care fucking less. Never watched Paris Hilton's. Could care fucking less. Can't escape the fact that it was shot in night vision. Every joke, and there were tons. And man, all of them, you know, never watched any of them. Because that's one thing. If I release a video and I want people to watch it, if I sit there and I do not want people to watch it, why would you respect that? Oh, I gotta see it now. Why? Because you didn't. It's a video, one, that you didn't plan on getting out. So are you necessarily trying to look your best or whatever? No. And then on top of that, the content of it, do you really want that out there? Well, she's always on Baywatch. Is she ever naked? Is she ever fucking? No. Different kind of video, isn't it? Well, I'm at home jacking off. Is she aware? Probably aware that some of you guys are fucking, staying home jacking off. Never watched Baywatch either. Not one episode. I did watch Knight Rider. I'm guilty of that. There's another one, Rolling Thunder. Oh, the helicopter. Similar type helicopter. Until it pretty much gets, it's like the Snorks. These are just fucking Smurfs without the hats on. I know they look like that underneath there. Put the hat back on. Put on some pants. Decent. I'd be fucked up if that's all it was. The Smurfs without the hats on. Oh, put the hat back on. I didn't know you had a bong. I didn't know you had a bong up there. Well, the thing, I can't smoke you. And if it'd be different. And you live underwater, you gotta get the fuck away from me. I'm a Smurf fucking wannabe, bitch. Get the fuck. No. Well, I got one story going on with them fucking Garga smell motherfuckers. No. Fucking population said no. That's cancel culture, baby. Cancel. Why can't I keep doing stuff people don't like and people won't pay me for it? That's not fair. Dude, me. I just want to get there and be a terrible human being. Right, but I have freedom of speech. Right, but why can't I get into a theater and scream it out and then all the people stay? And then yell and clap. And then pay and come back more. You're the racist. Mm-hmm. You ever think about how it makes me feel? Selfish. My fear is they're probably sitting there thinking that. Do you ever think that makes me feel that you're actually a really good partner? And how bad I feel every time I'm a very shitty one? You didn't even think about that. Because you're always a good partner. Huh? And what, I'm always the shitty partner? I'm supposed to just live with that? I'm supposed to be better? Fuck you. I'm gonna find someone else that fucking doesn't make me have to be something better than what I am. Trying to change me. I'm like, fuck? Michael Arturo. Just losing his shit. I didn't say you had to convert to my logic, bitch. But you say Catholic, so? Do you believe atheism? No, but then, yeah. And you probably sit here and tell me how they're going to go to hell and shit like that. Yeah, they don't believe that. They are. And you don't believe that the Catholics touch little children in a real fucking church. But a lot of people do that. They're real cathedrals. It's the difference between a church and a cathedral. Cathedral. I already hear it. You go to church? No, you don't. We go to church. No, you don't. No one goes to church, man. You don't even know what church is. Not as long as he's saying, Kingdom of Heaven's upon you, and you didn't hear what he's saying. If it was on them now, it's on us now. It's been on us the whole fucking time. The whole time you've been alive. You just haven't been opening your eyes to it. This could be it. The way things go. No, that's how your mind won't let you go. You be a prisoner to the fucking systems. All you want. All you want. You believe in dollars. You burn up all the fossil fuels rather than walking places. As you get softer and softer and softer. It's easier to just put foot. Yeah, it is. And in the cold, fuck yeah. But when it's nice out, you got no fucking reason to fucking not walk. At least some. I was sitting there as I was walking the store today. I just saw the preview for Shaun Dead, like the little clip thing. I should watch that, but I started playing it basically in my head because I got it not for graphic, but I'm basically playing the movie, you know. And I got the part where like, "What's the matter, David? Never taking a shortcut," and you know, and then let's go in the hot fuzz. He's like, boom, 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 you know. I was just going up this little hill. Like that's true. I mean, people never actually just like jump the fence. It says don't trespass. And oh no sign. Oh, you ain't gonna do shit. Even though it says trespassers will be shot unless it's like a military fucking place, they tend to like, what the fuck are you doing out here? Huh? Can you see the signs? No. Trespassers be shot. No. Nope. You have to kill someone. When you just know what they're doing out there. I said, unless you're just a stone killer. Setting up trespassers. There ain't none of those around here that do that kind of shit. No. You gotta put your money where your mouth is, and then you gotta do something with the body, right? You got a body on your hands. I said no trespassing. Did you fire a warning shot? No. What if you didn't see the sign? There's one every 15 feet. But what if you can't read? Who was it? I don't know. It was just guys just want to walk in the field. Well, I shoot first and ask questions later. And bend your back, please. You still murdered somebody. I know you had a sign, but you still murdered somebody. How do we fucking know? You know, we gotta at least check out and find out like if you had a problem with this guy. Did you kill him somewhere else and then bring him here? We can't just go, oh, well, he's trespassing here. Okay, fine. That's the end of it there. Guys, pack up the dogs and shit. He has a sign. It's okay for him to murder whoever the fuck he wants to murder. Sorry for bothering you today, sir. I didn't know you had a fucking sign. Oh, I don't know if God accepts that sign though. We do because we're murderers also. But as long as you're on your property, don't be murdering people on our property. That's our job, huh? Are we clear? Okay, then you can keep your murder weapon and keep murdering anyone that comes along here. Maybe I could probably do a news story about it. So be prepared for that. I'll kill them if they come with thing. We know. We know. We'll just send more backup out here to come, clean up all these bodies like we always do. Just try to bother you. Also, who did you buy this land from that you can claim it like that? If they came over here the right way, they can stay, like your parents did. My parents had nothing to do with the Mayflower and the murdering of. Yeah, you did, because it's still happening. Their wants have been suppressed for years, over and over and over and over and over and over to this day. That pipeline cutting through their fucking land, 2012. Well, I mean, if we were back in the day, I wouldn't line their kids up and fucking poison them and kill them and shoot them. I mean, that's oil. That means jobs. That means money. Why do you have to pipe it down like that? And they said there's a possibility of it failing and all this other shit that's just not good. I don't know. There's money in them there, so I gotta get it. I gotta get me some word back home that this is a land of opportunity and they're all on their way. Don't worry, they're coming their legal way. Like you did. Guns. Poison. Disease. Disrespecting their dead. Yeah, people are supposed to respect yours. Keep going back far enough, and those people aren't buried in boxes. I guess death wasn't a business back then, or as big of a business. People didn't want to get their hands all on dead bodies like they do now. We must embalm. Why? So the body doesn't decay. Why? Jesus. Healing the lepers, Jesus. You won't have a clean body when it gets here. Getting cleaner than God's dirt, God's cycle. This sarcophagus that will forever entomb you the way we last saw you. Forever. Oh, decay won't happen? No, decay won't happen. Promise. When it does, you'll already be dead. And, we've already sold the coffin off again. Possibly to you. And the plot. I guarantee they probably keep up the family and probably keep up, let's see if there's flowers, fresh flowers. That's probably why they won't allow flowers on there anymore. It was hard for, it's not hard for the grave, the keepers have been keeping it for all this time. But leaving flowers, now it becomes a thing where you're going to do it, right? Fuck them. And then as soon as flowers stop going there, we wait and see. These are people that fucking root around in dead bodies, for fuck's sake, man. It's fucked up. That's a weird hobby to have. Doesn't make you a bad person necessarily, but you can understand how some can slip in there. Same way how, hey, the physically dominant body, some assholes can slip into some of those. The more emotional and intellectual, some fucking assholes can slip into those. And it's not the whole fucking thing. You can't say women are manipulative. Women have the capacity to be very, very manipulative because they are very intelligent. And emotionally, they run circles around men because we're more physical. We're not really used to doing these mental gymnastics of what does that mean. The lighter green. But what do you mean? Oh, I didn't even think of going the lighter green. You know what I mean? I didn't think about that. Is that what you're thinking? Like green's the color of envy. Oh, I didn't even know green's the color of envy. So you didn't color coordinate tonight to try and tell me. What the fuck? I color coordinated the restaurant? What the fuck? Where's your shoes mess? Fuck that. I'm trying to understand any kind of message that way. Fuck. If you are, you need to stay away from that person, don't you? Because they're a master of body language. I can read you. Oh, it's so easy to do. Oh, I can read all the things I want to read and make up my own mind about it. The shoes are this, therefore you have this. The pants are definitely in fashion, so you are definitely that. Tan, so you're dead. You say you're going like these investigators, and then you're following all these fake clues. One of the last things you look for is because you're looking for all these signs of their manipulation. You think you've read them by the time you met their eyes. Okay, I know who you are. Women's intuition. Right? All that is there's a nagging doubt, and people always have that. It's too good to be true. She's too good to be true. This is all. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is true. It's true. Oh wow, it's very true. It's not true. Okay, it's not true. I need to pee. I'm gonna go do that. It's been 2 hours. God damn, it's been 2 hours. I gotta do that. I ate already, so time is it 12:27? I don't know. I'll figure something out. Maybe watch a movie. Oh, I still got drugs to take. Oh, it's been 3 hours. Interesting. Actually, yeah, 30 minutes before 4 hours. Sweet. In case I'm not back, have a good night.